Good afternoon, everybody. This is Machteld, a daily dose of paper. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm gonna do two prompts again of the Junk Journal July challenge. Yesterday, yeah, I did this, the overlap, and today I'm gonna do very vintage and photograph. And the reason that I will combine it is because maybe I have to miss a day on a Thursday, but also yeah, very vintage is always something different. Well, like in the junk journal community, vintage is usually like giving something an old look. So if you have a piece of paper, you coffee spray or coffee dye or tea dye, or you use ink to make it look old. You use, of course, real vintage ephemera, stuff like that. But for me, when I hear vintage, I always think of like a time frame, like, you know, the 70s when I was born. And yeah, then I think about the colors and the style then, and that to me, I don't know why, but that to me is vintage. And I heard that if you use vintage in combination like with wine, vintage means like it's a good year. If you have a vintage wine, it means it's a good year. So, well, okay, so that's vintage to me. And then I also, saw the next prompt is photograph. So I thought I will combine them because I have like old photographs from the past, from the 70s, which was a, good era, let's say, to be born in, I think. And so I have this old photograph of myself. Trust me, you can't recognize me, but yeah, I thought, why not use that in combination with some of the colors and style of that era. So I have here all kinds of fabric. I don't know if this is, well, I think this is also vintage. Not sure if I will use this, but like this, oh, orange and brown. I think those were, we had like a brown telephone. I remember that. And like orange coffee cups and plates and stuff like that. So yeah, I thought I would just get out some this, I don't know, it just screams vintage to me, like you would have pants made of this, or really wide nice pants. Yeah, this is like a vintage ribbon, I don't know. So I will do something with that. Oh wait, I wanted to do like a time thingy so that I won't feel so rushed, but now I'm already I forgot to set it. Nah, anyway, we'll see how we go. So that was my plan, and I will do it on this page, but yeah, that's a bit small. So I think I will just take this. Ooh, oh, this was also fabric, so that's cool. The other side is going to be fabric. Oh, also that will be like a little bit balance. It will give balance. Oh, I love that page. Okay, so I have to work on this page. Don't forget. And I wanted to extend it actually. And I have some lovely brown paper bag. Yeah. I don't know, is that vintage? To me it is. To me it is. Okay, just gonna glue that down. And I will use even my glue stick, I think, for this one. Yeah. Yeah, so this was quite a challenge again. All these prompts, they're really... normally when I make something, I'm very intuitive when I make something. So I never really think about it. I just go. And somehow with these prompts, oh, I'm all the time thinking about what am I going to make. And that is really, I like it, to be honest. Because for instance, I never analyze my own work. You know, why did I do that? Or what is the composition? But you know, when you start to think a little bit more about what you're gonna make, then those questions also come up. So that's, yeah, it's kind of, I'm kind of educating myself, I guess. Okay, so I thought I would extend the page so that I would have a little bit more space. I don't know if we will use this all, but oh, you know what? Because I folded this down, I think this ribbon will fit. This will be the, yeah. So I'm gonna glue this down just to give it some more strength. How do you call that? Strengthen it. Strengthen it. And then I have to see what I will do. Maybe I will just make like a little fabric collage with around my own picture or so, or that's something like that. I didn't think that far ahead. And then let's do this. So that this is a nice pull out. Yeah. And I'll do that with the glitter glue. So. There we go. Yeah, well, that's the first fabric down. I'm wondering, should I put myself in the middle so that or should I do it like this? I like it like this, that I'm kind of peeking out, and I will collage around myself a little bit. I think that's what I will do. And here you can also write, or maybe I'll, yeah, something like that. I mean, I have a lot of old photographs, really old, like from my whole family, the 30s, before the war, some after the war, of course, hopefully, yeah. Yeah, well, not all my family survived the war, let's say, but so that's why it's not so easy for me to use those. I always feel a bit weird using. I mean, I haven't used them so far, but some of them are just really beautiful pictures. So you know, they tell a story, of course, about that time, and yeah, but it's always a bit difficult. Also, when I see people use pictures, I always think like, who are they? And yeah, what happened to them? What were their lives like? So, but I mean, a picture of myself, you know, when I was young, that's okay, I think, for me. I mean, it's not that I think it's not okay if other people use pictures, or it's just, I'm just talking about my own feeling with that. Oh, you know what? This could be also a little pocket, if you think about it like that. Or should I? Maybe I should do it like that. Then it's. I don't want to really lose a lot of the picture. Let's see. This is such a wonderful fabric. Oh. I wish I could still have pants like this. You know what, I'm just gonna go little pieces and collage a little bit, because otherwise I'm gonna make myself crazy thinking like this and like that. So I think I'm just gonna go and just do little fabric pieces. So this is better. Yep. So can overlap a little bit, I don't mind that. So kind of like this was my color scheme. I remember I had really cool boots, like some kind of olivey green, a little bit like this color, and I had real cool leather boots. Now they would be super hip. Yeah. Oh, should I do a bigger piece or just a couple of flowers maybe? Let's see. Let's see. I'm not such a purpley, oh, I told you that already, but still. I think that can be also a very vintagey color. I'm gonna cut them out a little bit, the flowers. So. And because it was like flower power, you know, so. Oh, I like that. I do like that. I mean, it clashes a little bit with this, but that doesn't matter. I mean, who would use orange and brown now in the... I think it's actually pretty cool. You know, you have all these designers maybe that go retro style and they go back to these, maybe not the colors, but definitely the designs. I love the design of that era. Yeah. Oh, okay. I think I was here. Yeah, well, I obviously painted my own face. I don't think I was trying to put on makeup. I was really trying to be a clown or something. I used to go to Circus Elleboog, which is in well, if you grew up in Amsterdam in the 70s, you probably everybody went to Circus Elleboog, which was like a school for kids where you could learn to be in the circus. You could study to be a clown, or like, you know, on a wire, walking on a wire, or on one of these bicycles, how do you call it? Motorcycle. Well, you could do all kinds of things. Yeah. Oh, I like, you know what, I want to do maybe some sampling. See if I can do some samples. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, it's my paper scissor. Well, let's do some sampling. But anyway, so I think that picture was taken when I went to, because that was always on a Saturday or Sunday. And I think it still exists, actually. People still... you know, children still study there to become a clown or whatever. But I was definitely trying to be a clown, I think. Don't quite know if I succeeded. I was always a bit serious as a child. I think I still am, probably. I'm just gonna do all the fabrics. So I like that. How will I glue that down? Maybe I will glue it down with my Giotto, which is also a glue stick that sticks down fabric. Such a lovely. And this is, I don't even know if this is a vintage fabric, this one. I got a lot of fabrics also from the mother of a friend of mine. She makes beautiful quilts. She's not on Instagram, I think, or stuff like that, but she makes really beautiful quilts, and yeah, you can imagine how much stuff she has. And I think she was, well, you know, she had to say goodbye to some of it, and she gave it to me. That's really sweet. And I'm not a quilter or anything, but I love to you know, I love the craftsmanship of it, I guess. And yeah, shall I do that one? I like this one with it. Yeah. So, Machteld going back to the 70s. I have this. Oh, you know, you have these, how do you call that? Where do I have them? Of course, when I need them, I don't have them. Well, you know, if you have a sample, it's usually in like something like this. You know, it's in between something. And I think I want to do something like that. So make it like a fabric sample from the 70s. Like this. Wait. I do want to make it straight. Like that. And then where is my stapler? Here's my stapler. Like that. Cut this part off. And I will glue that down. Okay. Oh, that went faster than I thought it would. Actually. But I'm not done yet somehow. Even kijken. I do want to write here the prompt. Even kijken, what is it? Again, like vintage, but I mean, what number? Very vintage is 24 and 25 is photographs. Okay, I will write here. vintage. Like this is the name of that series of fabrics. And this is photograph. I want to put a label. You know what I did? I started organizing my labels. I found in an old yeah, how do you call that? The thrift shop. I found an old album for like stamps, and I thought, oh, I can put all my labels in it. I'm not done yet. Let's see. What is a nice color? Maybe some light blue. This is to me somehow a little vintage. I don't know what if Rachel would agree. Or this. Yeah, maybe that. These are Rachel's labels from Roxy Creations. Also, oh, it can go underneath a little bit. Yeah, why not? And then we do that. I will write there the prompt. So. So let's say number, oh, it says number 25. Photograph. And this, by the way, this picture is a copy of yeah, of the original. Yeah. So now I feel like drawing something. Like, don't you have like these really old, of niet old, maar vintage patterns? Wacht, let's do it with thingy first. Like, you know, these like if you would have a cup of coffee. And then your mug would be like, I don't know, also of course orange, brown, and usually olive green, something like that. I think I would like to do something like that, like just draw some patterns. Some patterns that are, to me, vintage. But I think then the like I said, in this case, the vintageness, vintagedom, I don't know how you say it, will be mostly in the coloring. Kijk, where is that? Maybe like that, like asymmetrical. Oh shit, sorry. Oh, see, I'm swearing. I was totally off screen, of course, as usual. I'm sorry. So, I hope I don't get banned for swearing. We'll see. Do I have, I feel like coloring a little bit. This is still my charcoal. Well, we have this orange, and This is a brown, but I'm looking for like this kind of brown, I think. Yeah, like this. And maybe even some olive. Oh, look. Wow, now we're talking. Yeah. So, for instance, this would be orange. Orangey. I also saw a photograph of myself, but that was in the 80s, and then I was wearing one of these, well, would you call that a jumpsuit now? Like, or an overall, like with things over the shoulders, you know, like your shoulders were, if there were ties around your shoulders, let's say, that kept the pants up. Yeah. So. And I was really hip. But I still like that, actually. I would still wear it. If I would fit it, I would still wear it. I don't think I ever really go with like a fashion trend. I never did, also not as a kid. I just went with my own style. And I think I'm still probably a little bit like that. But I do admire people who know exactly, like, oh nee, this is now the thing, and this brand, and I never know any brands of what I wear. So. I don't know, the brown, I don't even know if it's necessary because it's, maybe I do take the dark brown anyway. Because of the brown paper already has a little bit that color. But I could outline it with dark brown. Ooh. So. Well. And of course these are watercolor pencils, but I won't use the water brush with these today because I didn't gesso it, the page, and I think then it will just buckle and so. Wow, I almost want to paint my house like this again. Not really, but not really. Oh, I like that. And then, yeah, here, I don't know, you can do something else. But we'll see tomorrow or the day after. Well, Thursday I won't be here, but tomorrow probably I will. And what do we have then? Let's see. Ooh, cozy. Cozy. That's the next prompt. This also looks pretty cozy. Well, I hope you liked my very vintage photograph page. And I hope you liked it. And if so, please come back tomorrow. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Okay, bye. Bye bye.